And the problems end. So I'm going to take some pictures of going down Main Street on either side. We have a lot of people here, and I'd like to record some of it and show it to some of the other people. Flag raising ceremony. No. You can down here on Main Street. I'm shooting towards the south end. As you can see, it's wall-to-wall people. We're real happy to have all these people come out. The weather was kind of threatening this morning, but it's getting a lot better now, and people are coming out in droves. So we appreciate that very much. We're shooting north now on Main Street, and again the same thing. I mean, you know, we just got people all over the place. We're real happy about that. The crowd is really picking up, and I'm assuming we'll probably get something like maybe 30,000–40,000 people again in the 2 days event. So you can kind of see a small town like St. Genevieve and the company accommodating some 30,000 people. We want to give a lot of credit to all the vendors, the food people that come in, and from especially our service organizations from here in the community. A lot of the money, most of the money that they pick up is used again to promote their different programs. So I'm going to turn around here and go towards the west on Merchant Street. West on Merchant Street, and the same story, wall-to-wall people. Everybody seems to be happy, smiling, and so are the vendors and foods and so forth. We're going to be taking some pictures, maybe talking to some of the people that are from out of town or from wherever. So with that, we'll switch to another area. I don't see how they can come around. They do a wonderful job wearing all heavy attire, but they're very dedicated people. It's a fine organization who use their monies to support their programs. Looks like they're doing real fine business. We got some real good pork burgers. You know, I was asked to many years ago. I think I made the first batch for them. Of course, since that, I retired. Excuse me. I retired, and I don't really know who's doing it, but they have got a good formula, and they're really good pork burgers. Make some pretty good kettle corn. It's really fascinating to watch how they pop that stuff. They use a big kettle, and it comes out real well. They have different flavors. Some is salty and sweet salt and sweet vinegar, all kinds of different kinds. Everybody has a preference of what kind they like. Kettle corn. Well, I sure wouldn't want to be in there. Looks like it's really popping all over the place. How long have you been doing this?
First year.
First year.
Homemade.
Homemade popcorn.
Homemade. We're just getting started.
Here from St. Genevieve, Jour, and her husband, Mr. Waller, former mayor of St. Genevieve. And this is really what we're looking for, is things that she produces herself. I mean, she works many hours trying to put this thing together. So that's the kind of things that we like to have, arts and crafts. St. Genevieve musicians. organizations just formed in St. Genevieve in the last 4, 5, 6 years. The Eagles, they also have their favorite programs that they work with, and the monies that they get and make off of these Jour, that's what they use the money for. It's a community type event. Jour, I know that some people say, what does Jour do with their money? Well, we pay some of the bills around here. Like, for instance, electric company, the electric that we use, that's paid by the Jour, the trash pickup and so forth, several, $3,000 to $4,000 for that. The porta potties, those kind of items, you know, we need those. That's $2,000 to $3,000. And then, of course, the big issue is Interpretive Center. We support it up to around $25,000 a year. So, for any of you that want to know, that's what Jour needs money for. So, we'd just like to give you some of those ideas. How those guys are really working.
Okay, first time he's been off that.
Yeah,
First time he got off the stool and started working. That's the other part of the Eagles. They're back here doing some barbecue work and so forth. So, like I said before, these organizations, that's what happens with the monies that they derive. Another, like I said, it's kind of a new organization formed here about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. So some of these organizations have been around, like the Lions will be getting after a while. They've been around here for some 75 years. Enjoying some of the food from the Eagles. I think you're from Festus, Missouri?
I am. They're from Crystal City.
Oh, Chris, well, that's you're kind of neighbors then, aren't you?
Sort of. We're like brother and sister.
Right. Are you enjoying yourself, I hope?
Yes, sir. Nice weather.
Well, yeah, this is perfect weather. We had, we had a lot of rain down this way.
Eagles had some good food.
And, well, we appreciate that, too. Hey, it's nice talking to you guys. Come back every year.
We will.
Drop a few coins. And Big Willie. He beats me in pitch about twice a week. I mean, I don't know how he does it, but I'm not going to be out there this week. I'm too busy around here. But next week, I'm looking for some of your money.
I'll pay you a couple.
That's a big 10-4.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but all these items here are homemade. What do you go by? What's your name?
Sassy Sue's Crafts.
Good. I'm going to pan around here and get some of the few items that they have. And I should say a lot of items. Little houses, barns, what have you, they've got it. And again, like I say so many times, you know, this is the kind of things that we really want. We want things that are handmade, not commercial made. That's why we call that. That's why we call it Arts and Crafts Show. Appreciate you very much. Italian beef, sausage, funnel cakes, the whole works. I think this guy is out of St. Louis, and we do have some outside people that come in here that have been with us many, many years. Kettle corn, I think we have 3 of them in the area. They're pretty far apart. You know, everybody has their tasters is different. I sort of like this one, but then I like it all. Popcorn is one of my, pleasurable items to eat. And all these people from Kettle Corn, they kind of take you back in time. Times where, well, the old good days, you remember how they used to be. And I'm not so sure whether they were good days. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can get a free sample from putting them on the film. Work hard. sure a dollar goes a lot farther down there than it does here for us. So, well, it is Ecuador, W2210, which I'm also a member of, and of course they, just like a lot of these organizations, they use their monies to support their different programs, for the veterans especially. That's VFW, that's what it is, a veterans program, and whatever they do, that goes to the veterans, and we need a lot of help. There's a lot of veterans out there that really need that kind of help. VFW, and they sell that good beer. We have a nice little beer garden here, and down a little bit. Really everybody's resting. It's a good place to rest and have a little drink of, there's nothing wrong having a little drink of water. And it's also better if you have a drink of beer. So, like I said before, another one of these organizations, what they use their money for is for their different programs, and they have many.
This trip here from Memphis and
Okay, we're just looking at this stuff, and I'm talking to the guy that builds this stuff.
Right.
And there's quite a bit of work involved in this, isn't there?
Yes. But it's a lot of fun.
I do a little bit of this, not anything like this.
Yeah.
But in my winter days, when it's kind of cold and so forth, that's when I do most of the work, and it's very I don't know, soothing, I guess you
Yes,
might call it.
exactly.
Time consuming. That's good also. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Gary.
Gary, and
My wife Irene. It's called
Irene?
G&I Enterprise.
okay, and you're from
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, you ought to be up there. They got a big deal up there this year too.
We just started doing crafts.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we just kind of, you know, when I come home from work, if I'm really angry, that's what I do. I just cut, you know, and then you feel better.
Well, stick with us. We like it.
Well, friends of ours recommended this, and we said, well, you know, we aren't anything big. We're just real small. And
Yeah. Well, see, that's what we were looking at, is items that are built by, not commercial. you
No.
know, and,
No.
that's what we're looking for, and people enjoy that, watching it.
Yeah, no.
And I would suggest if you come back next year, bring a little something along how you make this stuff. That would really help. People like to
Okay,
watch that.
sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, his wife is a woodworker, so she has her foot-operated
Oh,
dremel.
yeah. I've
It rained
seen that.
last year. She said she isn't going to do that again. Got everything wet, rusted it up. So she didn't bring it this year. They're down I think down on, I forget which street they're on down there. He already came and checked on us this morning.
Okay, thanks a lot for talking to us, and we'll see you next year.
Alrighty then. Thank you.
You want to repeat that last statement? We like to hear that.
It's very well organized.
Thank you. Appreciate that very much. You know, we get, we get the bads and the goods, and the goods is what we really like to see. Keep on talking. I'm going to pan around here and get a picture of all this. And
Nice to have everybody, you know, have it, their own black, you know, where they knew right where your booth was, too.
yeah, it's, you know, we had a problem this week with all the rain and everything. We had to move around 95 stands that were this week. And
Yeah,
so, is this your first year?
up here, yeah.
Okay. Well, you're out of where? Where are you from?
Valparaiso, Indiana.
Okay. That's quite a distance. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's been nice talking to you, and come back again, and I hope you're making a few bucks.
We'll be back.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Flying out of the kettle. It's really a hot job. Now he's at first we put in syrup, salt, and it's kind of a secret. Now he's adding some oil, I suppose. Yes. I can get somebody over here to talk to us just a little bit. Club, I'm going to talk to Bruno, my neighbor next door, and I'm going to see if we can find out just what this organization does. Okay, Bill, what do you do? That's what they ask us all the time. What do we really do with the money, and how do you support this?
Okay, well, the 50-50 chances that we're selling for the radio club goes in support of the radio club, and we use it to support our repeater. It's a local repeater, and which serves not just us, but it serves the community too, because in times of emergency operations, if there's a disaster or something, it can be used for communication. And we've done this in the past during the flood a few years ago, and it really was a big help. So that's basically what it is. Aside from being a good hobby that we have a lot of fun with, it also has a real practical side.
A little expensive too, isn't it?
Well, it depends. It's like everything you get into these days. You can make it as expensive or less expensive as whatever you like. It doesn't take just a lot of money, no, to get into amateur radio.
Well, I know that, talking to you, you're my neighbor, and we talk about this, that you can communicate with overseas, Europe, any place that you can find somebody that's set up with.
Oh yeah, that's very true. And there are many modes of operation these days. You can communicate through your computer using digital communication, or you can go Morse code, voice operation, or you can operate television. We also have a fast scan television that's available to amateurs now, and a lot of fellows enjoy that. But it's a great hobby.
Okay, Bill, thanks a lot for that information. I know a lot of people, they wonder why, sometimes they used to have trouble that it would cut in on them, and I think that's pretty well eliminated now.
Pretty much so, yes.
Okay, Bill, thanks a lot for that information, and I understand you got a little raffle going, and that maybe I'll even win.
Okay.
If I take a...
You have to take a chance, though, Jack.
Okay, Bill, thanks a lot.
Okay, and everyone's welcome, and we still have the raffle tickets for sale till about 5 o'clock, and we expect you here to do the drawing.
Okay. All right, thanks a lot, Bill.
Jack, thank you.
On Main Street, and as you can see, like yesterday, this is Sunday now in the afternoon. The weather is perfect, and like yesterday, we just got walls and walls of people up and down the street here. And the way to travel. Being on a wagon and Mama and Daddy are pushing. And I think what you ought to do, you ought to get out and push Dad and Mom.
I agree.
Are you having a good time?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Let's see, I think you're from town here, aren't you? That's what I thought. Good. We'll have a good time, guys.
Okay.
Sir, this is what I like about some of these places, that they do things, make it themselves. It's not produced commercially or anything like that. And that's basically what arts and crafts are about. Bringing back the olden days that used to be, and now everything is more commercial, but this is what we want at this show. Oh, First Settlement Club quilt raffle, and these quilts are produced, and I know it takes many months to do this. Who am I talking to first?
Kathy Cornell.
Kathy Cornell, and you are the
I'm
treasurer.
the secretary.
Okay, well, secretary and treasurer. This must be the treasurer?
No, she's the vice president.
Okay. Hey, I know how that goes. I'm president of this organization, and you don't get to say anything.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
As long as you can get somebody to do it, that's a beautiful quilt. That's really,
It turned
really
out
nice.
it's very pretty.
Yeah, that is
All right.
beautiful. Okay, thanks so much. Stone place that my wife made in, our daughter Peggy, go down to Arkansas to get these crystals. They don't, I call them rocks, but they kind of frown on that. You ought to really see how these things, this is nature that builds this. There's nothing in here that's not made. So I think my battery's about to go out, so I'll give you one shot of the birdhouses that I build in the wintertime when I don't have anything else to do. Okay, this is almost the end, so this is the Jour de Fete commercial program. Bye-bye.